We got into this journey by FirstWest choosing Visier as a provider of this software on HR analytics. And the journey had really started with Visier approaching me and asking me if I would act as one of their 10 co-innovation partners in developing this new HR analytics software. So it was a really exciting opportunity from my perspective, because these had been issues and questions I'd always kind of wrestled with earlier in my career. We ended up being Visier's first client, which was fabulous, and we've since, in the 6 years since, we've continued to enjoy that co-innovation partnership. And in my mind, that's really that's a nugget for us. That's where FirstWest has that sweet spot, is we're innovators. And this was a huge opportunity for us to innovate in the HR space. Visier has, since those early days, and they were really just a little startup company in Vancouver, British Columbia. They've grown remarkably, and they provide this software to multinational, huge, billion-dollar organizations across the world. We've continued to work through with Visier. We continue to refine our analytics as we go forward. And today, many of the things that we've worked on with them are in their new offerings of their software. So we've made Visier available to more and more leaders as we've gone along this journey, and really allowed them the access to this. It's such a powerful piece of software, and it gives leaders easy access into insights about people in the organization. I think one of the key benefits for us in having the access to something like Visier is that we're not able just to utilize it to figure out solutions. We're also able to determine and measure the effectiveness of those solutions, the implementation of those solutions. So it really allows us to hold ourselves accountable. The very first tangible result that you'll see with Visier is the ability to access data, look at trends without manual intervention. And it can really give you that insight into issues such as reducing turnover of first-year hires or top talent, and give you those clear insights into the employee movement around the organization, so promotions, laterals, etc. One big benefit from my perspective is the ability to provide quarterly and annual board reporting very easily, and actually in a really beautiful format. A key area for us that we've really been able to demonstrate a key impact was we were able to use Visier to identify an issue of turnover in our first-year employees in a specific region and with one specific job family. And the enhanced insight into that issue then led us to start working with leaders to implement a number of solutions. So as examples, we changed up recruitment. We changed the way we did candidate selection. We were also able to change the point at which leaders got involved in the hiring process. We used different assessment tools. And then we've also implemented really structured, rigorous certification learning and training programs for those multi-incumbent client-facing roles. So all of those solutions were put into place, and we worked in partnership with leaders to do that. And what we saw was a significant reduction in turnover. So as an example, we saw a 3.1% reduction in organizational turnover over 2 years. We saw a 9.9% reduction of turnover in entry-level roles in one region over a 3-year period. And then we saw a 13.6% reduction in turnover in our key banking roles in one region. So significant change from prior to implementing those programs. and change all in the right direction. And it was through Visier we were able to very quickly identify the problem, work on solutions in partnership with our leaders, and then really look to see what kind of impact those programs had. So significant change for us in that regard, and a huge benefit to the organization and to that candidate experience as well. This is, in my mind, the place that HR departments have to go. This really puts us in a place of being able to find the right solutions, put them in place, and then measure their effectiveness, you know. So you're able to prove the value of HR with it.